just so you can see what we're looking at here. Look at all our options. I know, I was all the characters. Oh my god. The music, okay. Like that. Better. Actually, the sound effects are also kind of loud. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna be here though. I just wanted you to see what we're working with. I'll take all of them, please. Okay, good, great. Let's see what we can do here. Other than that, we're good. All right, let's fucking go. Do I need to give you an intro on this? We're good, right? We know what we signed up for. So let's go. Let's do it. Welcome to your dream vacation. Before we start, what shall we call you? Quiz butt. Let's go. 180 from Shayna. Yeah, total opposite. We went from serious relationship to big gooper. Oh my god. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? By the way, this is the same studio that also did the Overwatch Love Sim that came out today. Just letting you know. Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Quiz, but may I continue? Please, go on. Okay, then, as I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Ah! A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. There's an Overwatch Love Sim. It just came out today. It's like a text-based thing. Can we date the ocean? Inquiring minds want to know. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Yay! Money? There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Attack on Titan music. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? No. Psh, be that way, then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. That is some blood if I ever did see. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. The Huntress has made it to the party! Wilson! A little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. A Huntress and me. You can crush me. Oh my god, though. All of them can crush me. All of them. Oh my god. Blessed. Blessed by this volleyball game. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Ah! Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay, it's natural. Let me lower it a little bit. Is that better? Try hard much? Bleh. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. I look parched. I am parched. And I just drank ocean water. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually batted volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Quizbot. You were made for this. Well, geez, with the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared. I'm sure it's all gonna work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. I know, this narrator is very relatable, frankly. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. I always block him. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Bully me, Daddy. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. That side means he's done with the game too. Wraith is really obviously speaking to me. But, I mean, they all really are. We're gonna have to see what happens. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. At least not yet. Oh my god. I'm gonna get destroyed. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, Crispa, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Very. I'd say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is compared to this? Fair. Chopper flexes and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Super strength would be cool. Strength isn't all about muscles. True strength is up here. You expect Chopper to point to his head, but instead he taps one of his bulging shoulders. It's specifically in these muscles. Nobody gives a shit about your calves. I'm injured! Don't bully me! What was your best subject in school? Math. Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Be honest, you have no idea what a mustalet is, and you're still just hoping it's a secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. What's your favorite color? 3-day-old corpse. Nobody would expect me to pick this, so I'm gonna say 3-day-old corpse. That's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses, no biggie. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised by how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still just getting to know you. They are cute. Otters. Chopper is a himbo. That's true. But a murderous himbo. What's your dream job? Not working. If we get to do what we really want, why work? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. Damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream? It's not horseflesh, it's chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Chocolate. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip is where it's at. You also buy yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. What's the best flavor of ice cream? Chocolate. In case it wasn't clear who's in charge, it's me. You have to understand, it feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. I die! Well, it's just like in Nancy Drew. This happens to me all the time. You derailed the game and you're a nitwit. Oh, I guess you should just listen to what everybody says. What brings you here? I made a mistake. I was trying to smooch and instead I ate ice cream and died. Oh my god. Alright. I'm very attractive. I'm not changing my mind. Super strength. I'm not changing my mind. Map. Favorite animal. Favorite color. Dream job. Best ice cream. Oh my god. If I'm gonna go trying to eat ice cream is a decent way. It's true. You gotta go down fighting for your beliefs, you know? Mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Oh my god. And then he's smiling. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Huntress is the most himbo of them all. I love it. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there it is. You know what I mean? Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Yeah, it's like you never played DBD before. Whatever, Fog Boy. That's not nice. That's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew. Oh, ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. Buff versus emo. 2 emos, 2 himbos. You know I'm gonna go for the emos. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. Is the volume okay, by the way? I lowered it and I don't know if it's okay. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Wait, is it better for me to be there or like a little bit down? Do you want to see his face or do you want to see his body? Let's be honest. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about a volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Ooh! Oh my gosh. The world is my oyster. I kind of want to go here. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in Quite frankly, any way whatsoever. Am I to believe that all of the killers are on vacation from DBD? Like DBD is still their canon life. But they're like, no one's playing the game right now, so they're taking a vacation. Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. I think the game might be canon. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Oh my god. Who is she? Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. I want to date her, kind of, to be honest. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Huge dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, Hence, we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with the capital S. I was gonna say, so this is with DBD as canon, but the killers killed everyone except these two, and now they are here. These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give you the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you could do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Are we going to be looking for a hatch? Are we looking for the exit of the island? Oh, yeah, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator? Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. Well, it seemed like Dwight was asking to help get off the island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So, what'll it be? Oh my god! Okay, is this Lost? It's Lost but sexier, which is saying something because there's a lot of sex in Lost, actually. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a pace that could almost be considered jaunty. If a creature so lanky they appear to be made entirely to elbows and ankles could jaunt. What's going on with Wraith's face? Is that what his smile looks like when he does it? What can I say? Being enveloped by water is comforting. It's quiet, it's ominous, and Wraith looks back over each shoulder to make sure no one besides you is within earshot. The fire can't get me. Super normal stuff here as usual. Oh great, it's Claudette and Dwight. What do those two want? Since everyone's at the pool, we figured we'd bring over some of our most popular pool accessories. Quizbot, which of these is particularly interesting to you? Those loungers look pretty comfortable. Sleeping during the day, completely out in the open like this? You're really making yourself a target. If someone were to, I don't know, try and throw an axe directly at you, well, you'd sure be easy to see. Not that I'm saying I would do that to you. I prefer to challenge. Huntress may not be into it, but it sure looks like Spirit co-signs this choice, and she immediately snakes the coolest one. It's in the shape of a casket. A really cute casket. I don't really do water, but as long as I'm floating on top of it, that's fine, I guess. Spirit grabs you, the black unicorn floaty, and sets it in the water next to her. And since you also enjoy the fine art of relaxing, here, you can share my umbrella. Oh my god, it's really, we're getting there already. Damn. Well, come on. That's charming. And destroy me for Huntress. Something about the water and being this close to Spirit is putting you in a playful mood you might regret. Do you splash her? Just a little bit? I promise she doesn't have a cell phone in her pocket. She died before they got popular. I think she would hate it. I think she would hate it. You stand perfectly still in the water so as not to send a single drop in Spirit's direction. That's enraging her and resulting in your own demise. Oh wow, she's passed out, probably from how boring you are. Hope she doesn't get a sunburn. Oddball, thank you for the 17-month resub. Thank you very much. This is what you're subscribing to. I hope you recognize this. You immediately die if you pick the other choice. Yeah, you would wake her up, right? And then she would kill you. For a waking nightmare, you could almost believe that you're starting to relax a bit and forget about how much you can't remember. It's as if the sun's very rays have a calming effect on you, your body tranquilized by the soft light from overhead, coupled with a cool breeze rolling in from the sea. And you're not alone. I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress. It was a little too warm. That might have been my fault. Ah! Also, this is a pool, not the ocean. Okay, everyone, just let it finish. Thanks, Quizbot. I know this probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone want to play a game of Marco Polo? Yes! I love games! I'll go first. Someone blindfold me. Of course, Trapper has a blindfold ready to go. It's as if he had it in his hands before you even spoke. Did he just wink? I don't know. I'm Trapper. And did you just bite your lip? Good thing you're getting reined in because it sure seems like you're about to act up. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. At the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. We're literally playing DBD. Oh my god. But instead of fixing the Johnny, you're doing this. Oh my god. Alright. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Ready to play, or would you want me to repeat? I don't know that I'm ready, but I'm ready. Away we go! Time to feel around. Go get him, Tiger. Oh, not bad. Oh! You missed completely. Oh! Perfect. Oh! Ah! I made it! Woohoo! That was pretty good, Quiz Butt. No, it wasn't. Don't lie. Just ignore him. You've just been thrown into a very weird situation, and you held your own. I respect that. I know, Wraith is talking to us. Oh my god, I can't even believe it. That was a good game. I say we celebrate. By throwing this waiter whose name I forgot into the pool. Hilarious! Bullying truly is the gift that keeps on giving. You grab Dwight's legs and help Trapper give him the heave-ho. Oh no. You know what? Sorry, I can't pretend to support you on this one. Only Trapper is this sadistic. Oh my god. I know it's all in good fun or whatever, but not on my Murderer's Island. Yeah, that's right. This place really is called Murderer's Island. But that doesn't mean we're cool with bullying. You're on thin ice, friend. I'm no expert, even though as an omnipotent narrator I probably should be, but I think that means it's time for the next activity. Am I screaming? I feel like I'm screaming into the microphone. I don't know. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. Murder is cool, but no bullies. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to their seat, or your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh, great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. I didn't know there was gonna be more. I take back everything I've ever said. Trickster! I'm sorry? Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Store. I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. I know, I just like exhale. Ah! Just... Ah! Okay, well now I know who I'm going for. Hey there, you're looking good, Quizbot. Real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at a table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay. Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends of their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. He was an idol, he knows fan service. True life. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite! Meat is good. Oh my god. I wasn't ready for flashing. Give me a moment. Oh my god. Meat is murder. Which you know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat, so it's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey, Quizbot, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or like several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. Oh no, hold on. Let me make sure the stream is still up. I'm still live, right? My stream like reset itself for a second. Anyway, I think we're here. Okay, good. We do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. We're still alive. Okay, good. Wow, he's ripe for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh. You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is! Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop. Please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Quizbat, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Oh my god. 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 I'm ready. I'm ready. Slice! Nice. Perfect. I got it! Oh, fuck! Fuck! That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. I ended up living. It's fine. I assume that's them making fun of the killer animation after landing a hit. Yeah. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, is nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? It's obviously hell. I mean... Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their mask. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to match stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. Big disagree. That's only one thing. Think about it, Quizbot. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Fair. Between the food and the behavior of this group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. And what are we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Quizbot. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Ah, yes, you did. Poor thing. He's crying. He really feels for me. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear, you're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. Oh, no, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrated to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path. Or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise, others lead to something worse. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague. Mysterious. Gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Okay. You wake up to find Chopper holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh my god, are we on a date? You had to be worried they're passing out like that. I thought maybe you died. That would have been terrible. Nobody dies on this island without me killing them. You hear that? Nobody. Thanks, I guess. Don't mention it. I mean that. Don't mention it. Someone might think I care for you. That can't happen. I've got a reputation to uphold. I'm starting to understand, I think. When you went down, it looked like you hit your head on the edge of the table. If it were me, the table would have been the one to crack open. I'm sure it really hurt you, though. So I figured a little ocean air might help wake you up, and I brought you down by the water. Oh, that's really thoughtful of you. What? A magnificently muscular, wealthy, artistically gifted Adonis can't also be thoughtful? Don't answer because it's obvious. Adonis was a pussy. Killed by a boar? Get out of here with that garbage. I do find myself in an unusual position, though. Despite the overwhelming probability that I'll eventually find myself standing over your lifeless corpse, I don't want you dead just yet. So I'm here to talk to you, like a regular human person. And right now I'm worried that I might be coming off a bit too forceful. I know my mere presence can be intimidating. But I don't want you to get the wrong impression about me or how I feel about you. So, I'll just put it out there. I might possibly like you. I can't say that about everyone, or really anyone else here on this island. There's something different about you. You aren't like the others. Henceforth, I think it's time I shared something with you that I haven't shared with anyone in a long time. It's a big part of who I am, and I think you're ready for it. You watch as Chopper reaches into his singlet and pulls out some sort of rolled up scroll of paper. He grips it firmly in his hand. It's one of my sketches. I don't know if you know this, but I love to draw. The arts have always been a passion of mine. Would you like to see it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to. I'm so excited you're ready to share this with me. Chopper does not unroll the paper and show it to you. He simply stares at you and watches your smile soften and fade. And the longer he stares at you, the closer he seems to get. What an interesting response. Thanks, I hope. Chopper looks at you, a piercing look even through his mask. He smirks, but it's not clear why. Then he turns and leaves? Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette, sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary. An attending to event is scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, go, go! I'm ready to flirt. When am I gonna get to flirt? Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not gonna blame anyone in particular, But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We'll have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling. You realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out? Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex an authority gimmick one more time, so help me. I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on! You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I denounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Nobody? I don't even know who's talking. I guess Dwight. Well, we still gotta get started on story time, so. Quizbet, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Why is Trickster not an option? But whatever, it's fine. I'm going to pick Wraith. I choose you, Wraith. Whoa, whoa. The entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is. You literally carry around a skull and a spine as your little prop. As the other killers laugh, Wraith holds up his skull and gazes into its hollow, dark eye sockets. Oh my god. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in the story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, dripping from the trunk. He opened it and found a frightened stranger bound and gagged. The young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder this stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger, who ran off into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they had nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees. He's crying. I didn't mean to laugh at someone crying about someone getting murdered. I'm sorry. Unable to comprehend what was happening, as he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. What did you do? He asked the boss. I did your job for you. What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush the cars. The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? What do you think my clients are? I don't know, mumbled the young man. Yes, you do, screamed the boss. Deep down, you've always known what is happening here. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money and I take care of their problems. Eliminate their witnesses. Tie up their loose ends. Or, actually, you do. No! The young man whispered as the boss towered above him. Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you've reaped hundreds of souls. The young man's body shook with soft spasms as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl on the older man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car in the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him, its stupid fat head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and its sniveling, crying, wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in farther, piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled. Empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. But when the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of its disgusting sack of a body, he smiled. Wraith stares back into the eye sockets of his skull. It doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. An awkward silence falls upon the room until... But you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. My God, that is brilliant. I'm glad you didn't give us any Shakespeare, because that story made Shakespeare look like a slack-jawed, mouth-breathing idiot. Thank you. I'm too overcome. As you sit down, the other killers look at each other, unsure if you're joking. Thanks. Wraith, on the other hand, is absolutely sure you're joking. You may have gone a little overboard. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Let's fucking go. Oh my God. I hope you approved my dramatic reading, by the way. I worked really hard on it. Okay. Hey, baby. You look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of the island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself just to think about them yet. Wraith approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because, I guess that's not really my thing. I just know that if you got to know me, then, I mean, look, the others aren't around. And I really hate the fire pit. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we should just go back to the pool. And like, I don't know, whatever, you know. A dip in the pool with Wraith? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. Go into the pool and you cannot stop me. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. Okay. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion can handle it. Hey, do you remember my story? Oh, you mean the one you just told like a minute ago? Yeah. Yeah. Did you I mean, like, what did you think of the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird? He's not weird. Well, I don't think he's weird, but he is bad. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. But he is bad, and I'm deeply upset with him. He didn't have all the knowledge he needed to begin with, but what's important is what you do with the knowledge once you have it. In the end, he's no better than the monster he killed. This is not what I selected. Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone? Yes and no. Yes and no. I think that's what makes it such a great story. It's unique and surprising, but relatable and familiar. I think we all know someone like that young man. I think we all have a little of him inside of us. Wraith giggles. Not in a gross way like you're thinking, but like a silly one. I assume he's imagining a tiny little version of himself dancing around his own belly because that's just who he is. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly. Is it cold in this water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes. Wraith seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Oh my god, he is so emotional! Please, I can't be around any cube talk. Not since I heard that story from somebody else a long time ago. The story you just told us 2 minutes ago. Exactly, that one wasn't about me. Usually you'd be nervous that we were about to make things awkward when we barge in, but obviously we couldn't hold a candle to whatever was happening here tonight. Either way, it's time for bed. For you, but not us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. After spending all day cooped up in those tight little safari-themed resort uniforms, you just know those two rage late into the night. But you're not here to party with them. You've got your own repressed relationships to tend to. Oh, that was a go burp. Oh, it's so satisfying. Okay. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Wraith's story about the young man who found out he was part of a sinister plot. What don't you know about your current situation? Is it something that will terrify you? Something that will make you snap? What if you look into the eyes of evil, and what if you like it? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease? Just try to keep the volume to a minimum, or other guests are the type you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh my god. Okay, alright. I know how to play this. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. What? How do I know what I want? Let's see what's on this station. Oh, this is hard. What's on 90? These are just songs from the DVD, right? Let's see what's on this station. Yeah, sounds great. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? I've been really committing to Wraith, so I'm going to keep going with Wraith. Wraith, are you around? I was wondering if I can get a little company. Although he said he doesn't like the fire, but too late. I can't really sleep. Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh, promise. I promise. I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sounds of bells or chimes. Think of it as white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up. Like what, Wraith? Like those distant screams we can all hear coming from beyond the mountain? If that's a bit morbid, I guess you could hold on to this chest piece of mine. It's a knight. They're brave like I wish I were. And the horsey is cute. You finally start to feel sleepy. Except, maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Look, I'm not saying that my feelings are hurt because you chose to swim in some pathetic little teacup when you could have swam in the vastness of an entire, me, I guess. I'm just saying that you made a foolish decision and I won't forget it. My feelings aren't hurt. I've just lost respect for you, that's all. You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Huntress is rifling through your pockets! Oh, you're awake! I wasn't stealing from you, merely trying to get to know you better by seeing what sort of trinkets you keep close. I saw you with the Wraith right before bedtime. Look, I'm not saying I don't trust them, but... Well, yes, I am saying that. I don't trust anyone I don't already have tied up. So I was making sure they don't do anything fishy. And I was making sure you're not a soldier. Soldiers killed my father, you know. Well, I've got you. You should really consider spending some more time with me. I'm not scary. You're not? Not at all. I'm just a lost girl in a big island. I've been watching you since you got here, you know. Not in a creepy way. Huntress pauses for a long moment. All right, in a charmingly creepy way. I've noticed how fun-loving you seem. If you spend some time with me tomorrow, maybe I'll take you to the special place I found. It's all mine. Oh my God, welcome me into your arms. None of the other killers have been able to find me there. It's quiet and isolated. Maybe I'll even show you how to make beef stroganoff. That all sounds very exciting. I'll let you get back to bed. It's been a long day. Shh. Huntress places a gigantic hand on your forehead and your eyes flutter closed. Finally alone, for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. I fell asleep so many times tonight. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. Can you blame me for not getting along well with others? I mean, I haven't had a real conversation with anyone since I was a child. I'll take the fact that I haven't slaughtered the newcomer for their meat yet as a win. They look pretty tasty, though, so who knows what'll happen tomorrow. Hey, Dwight, do we still have Tarragon on this island? If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate I want to see suffer for a long time, before I kill them. But this person, for some reason I would like them to continue living. For now. One false step and, well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason. And they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm gonna kill the Chiron guy. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I really, invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who can love me if I can't love myself? I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-hearted monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get my bloody revenge on society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Alright, I got a Chivo called Still Alive. Okay, hold on a second. I need to look at the Steam page for this. It's really important. Okay. What time is it? Okay, I can play a bit more. Play a little more. I don't think I can finish this whole game today. Probably, but we'll come back to it. All right. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, you see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Ah! Oh my god! Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Wow, thank you so much. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. It truly takes me on a journey. Been gone for a while. Who did I smooch? Oh, of course I smooched my wife. Are you kidding? Who I'm smooching here? I'm trying to get the Wraith to marry me, but he's insecure. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Oh, never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. I was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you'd give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize that I wish to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. Bye, Sprinkle. Have a good one. We'll chat with you soon. Bye-bye. Happy Valentine's Day. You should really judge on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Quizbot. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? I'm not suspicious there's no option. What an encouraging response! And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Like Claudette, maybe Quizbot isn't suspicious. Let me try that one more time. Maybe Quizbot isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here. Zero chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see if you respond. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter though, Quizbot. We're so happy to hear you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Quizbot. Did you hear us? We're all having fun. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No. I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word that I, Quizbot, agree with the terms of this verbal contract. Perfect! God damn it. I didn't sign up for this. Delightful. Excellent! Yes, yes! Hey, Quizbot, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is a positive. The place to leave that is in a positive review because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games. Resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance. And with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast! Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and so much for maintaining those beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today, it's 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Hunter steps up to talk about her feelings. This island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks they're doing here, but it certainly isn't helping any of us. Whoa, Huntress pretends to be all independent, but is she secretly kind of miffed you and her aren't getting along? Well, that certainly must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast, too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say did not? I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing, and last night was no different, so in that case it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey. That was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not like too much fun. That would be weird, but like a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep him wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Oh, I mean sexy, true to life experience. She even didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. Whoa, you hear that? Who are you addressing, me? Yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. A little more. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah! How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear, I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of a Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Ah, damn it. Come on, a little privacy, please. Are they really boning? Yo, I think they were really boning. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. I think they were really boning. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you, you know. And know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like fun. You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We have 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I came to believe that finding the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, Loverboy. I noted all our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Quizbot. I'm gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, you're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. I know, absolutely wrecked. I'd say that poor guy, but he looks like a dweeb. Like, not in a way that's cool. Like, in a way where he's, like, toxic. We are dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. That's, like, just what I said about Valentine's Day. You gotta treat yourself. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's... Hey, babe! Oh my god, hi. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Understood. I get it. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. Have you seen my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I can give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You've got to give him that. Oh, I have been giving him that. And the blow-up bat, they're anything but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that the guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, it's Wraith. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Hi. Sorry if this is too forward, but do you want to get out of here? I know a place that's... It's kind of... I mean, it's got... Well, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird. You know what? If you want to go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand. But if you want to see something weird and interesting, let me know, I guess. You've been around Wraith long enough to realize that this rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. Before you can decide if you want to go off with Wraith, the spirit interjects. Listen to that word vomit. It's like he truly doesn't even want you to say yes to him. Is anything he says real or really? You should go off with me instead, because I'm not some kind of fake ghost pretending I don't like things. I'm a real ghost and I hate everything. But not you. I'm not saying I like you, but well, I could later. Hypothetically. I know you like a challenge, so come get it. It is a tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons are poisoned all along. Sorry, the silence has got me tilted. So who will it be? As much as I love the spirit, and I absolutely want to do a playthrough going for the spirit, I am going to be going for the Wraith right now. I gotta go with Wraith. Oh my god, he is shooketh. Wraith? Yes. I picked you. Sorry, I stopped paying attention and then I thought I was hallucinating and now, really? I'm so happy! Yes, really. Cool. Oh my god, we're going on a date-o into the woods of terror. Here's my island hangout. This is what I call the cosmic dump. It really is like his nightmare. I know. It's one of those first draft, gonna change it later names that just kind of sticks. Dump is being kind. It's a massive collection of seemingly ancient ruins that simultaneously appear to have been recently abandoned. And a little beat up. There are stone obelisks, strange carvings, ritual tables. Is that a car? It's pretty weird. Like a collection of things from different, I don't know, places. You look around in awe and look at Wraith, expecting more of an explanation. There's a very long, very awkward pause. Try and look cute. You dig your toe into the dirt trying to be cute. Wraith is too busy averting his eyes and dying inside to notice. And after what seems like an eternity, Wraith finally manages an entire sentence. So, what brings you to the island? You. You smile cheekily as you practically purr. You. Wraith covers his face and excuses himself. You can overhear him doing breathing exercises and giving himself a pep talk in the woods nearby. He's so nervous. He comes back blushing! Sorry, I had to, check on. Pee. I had to pee. I knew I would like him. Wraith looks at you with his always sad puppy dog eyes, searching for something to say, anything to talk about. He clears his throat. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. Oh great, I bet he's got crabs. It's about my special bell. What? It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, well, they had to go away. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. He's crying! It didn't really work, but it's all I have of my family with me. Doesn't his bell ring in DVD, like if he's coming? Wow, Wraith, thank you for telling me. Wraith pulls it out. Whoa. The bell, you perv. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, the narrator fucking got me. Oh my god. They heard me. Well, I just think it's really nice you picked me to hang out with, and, wow. Wraith gives it to you! Ah! I know, the game called me out. The bell! He gave you the bell! Get your mind out of the gutter, jeez. I want you to have it. Please take care of it. You know how much it means to me. I promise I'll take such good care of it. This is the sweetest gift. Wraith smiles, but even when smiling, his eyes seem sad. You smile back, knowing what a gift he's just given you. I mean, it's kind of shitty because you can't really do anything with it, but it means a lot. Not to you, though, to someone else. Still, cool gift. You both search for something to say. Anything to talk about. During the awkward silence, you look around the dump, spotting some kind of ritual table, stained with blood and littered with various bottles. Nearby is what looks like some dangerous potions. What was this ancient cult up to? Oh boy. Looking to shake up this date? Is this a date? Yikes. Anyway, looking to shake it up, you approach the potions and pick the fanciest one. What will we do next? Oh my god. Can I die? Freedom lies in being bold. You take the biggest bottle of the nastiest looking potion and gulp it down. It turns out that was not a great idea. Damn it. Can I die? Or was it the best idea? That's right, it's me again. While I've got your attention, let me simply remind you, you've got a mission, a purpose, a destiny. Maintain control. If you lose it, take it back. Okay, back to business. Oh, you're alive. Welcome back. Wraith is tenderly caring for you, wiping your brow with a wet cloth. He's undressed you. Now, don't get carried away. He had his eyes closed the whole time I was watching and made a bed for you. I love him so much. My sweet little killer. Oh my god. Thank you for taking care of me. I'm sorry I did that. I don't know what came over me. I'm just happy you're okay. I want to take care of the people I care for. You smile at him. Deep down, you can tell he's also happy he had a chance to be there for someone in their time of need. Wraith nervously smiles. He's endearingly awkward. So, I guess, tell me about your family. I don't know. I remember my grandma. Not much, but she had this certain smell that always made me feel safe. If it's possible for inky blackness to sparkle, it happens in Wraith's eyes. I remember my grandmother too. How she kept me safe. The wrinkles in her hands as she held on to me for dear life. How she soothed me during... Wraith's eyes water as you trail off. Grandmothers are the best of us. I'm glad we share that bond. You're gonna listen to the bond as an audiobook? Amazing. Oh my god. The sexual tension in the air is palpable. Or maybe it's just regular tension. Hard to tell with this guy. You look around for anything to distract you. Sure is a beautiful night. Hoping it might turn into something a little more hands-on, you lay back and look at the stars. It sure is a beautiful night. Wraith joins you and starts soliloquizing about the constellations. I can see well in the dark, so I'm pretty good at picking stars out. What about you? Do you think you could take me on in a constellation trivia? Another trivia romance? Oh my god. Feeling invigorated by the slightly flirtatious challenge, you smirked playfully at Wrath. Wraith. I learned a lot laying on my back. Looking up at the sky, that is. Okay then. Let's see how many of these questions you get right. Deal. Question the first. This constellation roughly translates to sea whale and is located in a region of the sky alongside other water-related constellations. I don't know. Cetus? Wraith cocks an eyebrow, perhaps realizing he's underestimated you. You smile proudly. Okay, maybe you just got lucky. Okay, question the second. What do we call the constellations located in the ecliptic, or the path of the sun? What? I don't know. Zygocytes. Wraith claps his hands. Nope. In fact, I just made that word up. This is fun. You roll your eyes playfully. Well, I'm glad one of us is having fun. Last question. Question the third. This constellation was first described by Nicolas Louis de Lacaille and roughly translates to pendulum clock. Huh? What the fuck? Did you make these up? Horologium? Wraith nods impressed. Okay, I thought that was tough, but you got it. Good job. Ah! Oh my god! You got two right. You want a medal or something? At least now you know the Big Dipper isn't a constellation. It's not. That was fun. Thank you. I feel like you're finally warming up Wraith, so you unleash the big guns. Oh my god, again! You want to play Truth or Dare? Wraith looks mortified, but tries to keep it together. Maybe this is progress. I understand, Wraith. We've been through this today. I guess so, but only if I can ask first. Deal. Truth or dare? Dare. Just like last time, dare first. Ask him to twerk. Make him twerk. Oh my god, I'm in a loop. Is this Groundhog Day of Truth or Dares? I'll take a dare, why not? I dare you to tell me if you were a plant, what kind of plant you would be. Oh my god, you only came up with the truth. That's great question. Wraith smiles. You are such a kiss ass. I want to kiss ass. Yeah. I'm a rhododendron. Rhododendron. Those colorful, beautiful blossoms bring you joy. They make me explode with energy and feel alive inside. A very flowery description. I mean, we are flirting, you know. I thought it was funny. I don't think Wraith cared for it, though. Too bad you can't woo me. You can't. Okay, dare. I dare you to take off your shirt. Stop me if you've heard this one before, but Wraith size. Well, if I didn't want to take it off the pool, why would I now? 'Cause I'm adorable. Wraith looks at you inscrutably, like the computer chip running him shut off. Is he about to kill you? And then another sigh, but this time he follows it up with a smile. All right, all right, all right. Is this guy naked? This guy looks super naked. No? Ladies and gentlemen, Wraith takes takes off his shirt. Yes! Oh, he's not naked. Oh my god, though. He's packing. Feels like a big moment. Like he won the game or something. But no, you got a lot more game left. No! Sorry. You applaud him as he blushes! Oh my god! He quickly puts he took his pants off too. He was not wearing this in that screenshot. Oh my god. He quickly puts his shirt back on and smiles, reinvigorated. Wraith clears his throat. In that way, a lazy rider could make him do if they wanted to signify something important and different was coming up. Let's see if we're right. Do you have my bell? I want to show you something. Ava Unit 01, Trunks. We were right. Take a drink. Is this not a drinking game? Damn, missed opportunity. Of course I have it. You reach for it, but it's gone. She just gave it to me. Wraith furrows his brow. I swear I had it. I don't know what could have happened. We need to find it. But Claudette and Dwight burst in and interrupt our dato. Seems like they have a very dramatic announcement. We have a very dramatic announcement. See, told you. But it needs to take place at the beach. But the bell is here. You arrive at the beach, but something feels off. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel uneasy and cold. And here's why. A spirit appears, as if from nowhere. Hey, Quizbot, bet you didn't expect this hot piece of sass. What, goth girlfriends can't make silly sex puns from time to time? Or sexy puns, sorry. Dwight and Claudette, scram. Yeah, I use those two simpletons to dupe you. You're easy to dupe. Maybe because deep down you wanted to be duped. There's no way Wraith can be keeping you happy. Spirit's usual disaffected nature has given way to some combination of disgusted and desperation. It's kind of working. Wraith's a fake. He's not even a real ghost. He only pretends he doesn't want people to care about him, but really that's all he wants. And he wants it more than anything. Can you imagine wanting something so cringe? I bet he won't even tell you his theory about this island. What a fake. You deserve to be with someone real. A real ghost. Someone who really doesn't give a shit. Someone who doesn't even care if you say yes or no to me. It seems like you care if someone says yes or no to you. And don't answer. You see through her desperate last-minute attempt to win your affection. It's almost sad. You turn around and walk back to Wraith without so much as saying a word. Big win! Correct response. You came back. No one ever comes back. Oh my god. Wraith is shook. Are those tears welling up in his eyes? Oh my god, I'm so happy about my choice. You can't tell because he looks away. There's a sniffle and he looks back at you beaming. I want to show you something. You follow Wraith to a corner of the ruins that you haven't seen. He brushes aside some dead leaves and branches, revealing a hatch in the ground. I knew there was a hatch on this island. We're gonna fucking escape. Wanna do the honors? You open the hatch with some effort and lower yourself into a long tunnel, grabbing onto a rusty ladder and beginning your descent. But if I leave, does that mean we can't be together? Be careful! Whoa! You descend into a spooky, dimly lit room. It looks like an ancient ritual chamber with torches, tapestries, engraved skulls, and animal remains. On one end is a set of intricately carved locks and cuff mechanisms on the wall. A torture area? Or... On the other side is a table with potions, books, and maps. I'm gonna say look at the wall. You walk over to the wall and examine the chains and locks. It looks like some kind of torture wall. Wow, what happened to the people here? Do they keep prisoners? It looks like they were tortured, but from what I've been able to dig up, it was something more. Ritualistic, serving a larger purpose. I have reason to believe these prisoners weren't alive for long. Look. You pick up one of the larger leather-bound books and Wraith walks over, opening to a specific page. You see incantations, symbols, a drawing of someone chained to the wall. A different language you can't read except the words, "Call to the Black Veil." Conveniently, those words are in exactly the language you can read. From everything I found, I think these are the ruins of an ancient cult. They seem to be devoted to some type of sentient evil. I think they used this island, or maybe the person they worshipped did, and I think they used this ritual site to travel to and from the island. I think they sacrificed people on this torture wall in order to open some portal out of here. You unfurl one of the larger rolled-up pieces of canvas, revealing a detailed map of the island. It's all here. Trapper's Cave, Spirit's Lighthouse, Huntress's Cabin. All the common areas. Even IP Island up in the corner with little hearts drawn around it. I figured out the layout of the entire island. I need to know what it is I'm trying to escape from. Do you think the Call to the Black Veil is still around? Are we in danger? I don't know, maybe. But I have a plan. All we need. And right as you're finally about to get some of that sweet, sweet information you've been lusting after, Claudette and Dwight pop in again. This time they swear it's a good reason. I promise we're not being manipulated this time, honest. Aside for dinner, you silly gooses. Come get some food. Dwight, from the last time, the plural of goose is geese. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I have no idea how long this game is, or if we're getting close to, you know, finalizing my love. But, I can't tell. I can't tell where we're at. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the, appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here, too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all and scream at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. Let's finalize our love. Yeah, you heard. However, since Huntress seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding you onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least left killer on Murder's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to romance you, it's my bad. Since it seems like I'm gonna be alone forever, I'm focusing on myself. I have hobbies of my own, you know. Besides stealing, kidnapping, and killing, cooking is my passion. I'm sorry I didn't romance you this time, Huntress. Jeez. Today we'll be feasting on a succulent squirrel appetizer, with roasted elk as the main, served with a side of mushrooms. My favorite. Oh, those mushrooms are probably poisonous. And elk, huh? More revenge for the elk that killed her mother? If I had a nickel for every revenge-obsessed killer on this island, I know some number of nickels, certainly more than a few. I personally hunted, killed, skinned, and prepped our meal. I even picked the mushrooms myself. Oh yeah, they're definitely poisonous. And cheesecake for dessert. What, not Russian enough? I'm not so one-dimensional, you know. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Say you had a great time. It was fun. We had a great time and we played Constellation Trivia. The whole thing left me starry-eyed. Everyone rolled their eyes. Talk about sexy. No, really, if you're gonna tell us a story, talk about something sexy instead of whatever that was. Wraith smiles. You're strangely good at getting him to do that. Ah! Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Ha! The Thing. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bon appetit! Don't you mean bon? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thanks, I guess. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us, just for doing our jobs? Thank you kindly. What did I give them? Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. You can go willingly? Or unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that? That's so mean. I couldn't say the word willingly. Don't bully me. Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. They heard me stumble. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Where are we at? I'm getting hungry. And I keep burping. Ugh. Okay. I don't know if this is a good place to stop or if we should stop right after this conversation. If it starts like a new day. But this also feels like they're going to say something cool and important. So maybe I should save. Have I not been saving? Or is this how long I've been playing? An hour and 30 minutes. I've been playing for an hour and 40 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's, I think, probably a good stopping point then. Because I think there's still like a good chunk left to go in this game. I don't think we're close to finishing. So let's finish this up next time, shall we?